Sports, and we are at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Cleveland Browns and our home team. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go. 30 base. Gone. Kill. Shoot.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 38. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Come on,
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They run for it with Breida. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd down, Swift. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On 1st down, Swift. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
36. 12.
On 2nd down now, Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. From the 50, it's long. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. It's a big one there for the Chargers. And even 50 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Slant. Hey, Delta.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Browns nothing.
Go! And Tucson.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Shoot!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
70.
At the 26-yard line.
Me and you all day. All fight.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That'll be complete to Breida. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 5. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Aaron Donald, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half. Looking to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Yo, go, go.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Watch the slant.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Browns defense stands tall. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Check 4. Hey, check. Reggie.
A shotgun snap for Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 59's Mike. Check. 59. I got you.
Now.
Mike 5'9. Bound to lose one.
Get it.
Back to throw. Going for a right side here. Complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
On.
Check 37.
Now Luck. And that is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, Mike's 42.
Go ahead.
42. I got you. Back.
Down right.
He's coming.
Hey, check.
He's coming to double up.
Check.
Throwing on third down, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On.
Kill. Hey, turn it.
Again, Luck. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's got to be a 12.
Looking to throw again on second down. Luck. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there as the first half is winding down. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
No.
John right. Go ahead, bro.
On 2nd and 10, Luck. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Luck. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
You ready?
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Flushed out right. It's caught by OBJ. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Check out. Ready. Reggie. Hey, check 24. On.
Now a first down throw. Lock. Forced out to his left. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Hey, Haywood.
On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, exit.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Get it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Luck. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check out. Right, 674.
Man left. 4 down. Tight
On first down, Taylor And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Ain't no such thing.
Watch the air. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check.
Reggie.
Quick. Watch the
On second and 12, Luck. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Luck now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Now it's Luck. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Steps away to his left, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
On.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check three.
To the air again, Luck. He finds Beckham complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He was brought down by Michael Davis.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 41, Luck dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kaiser White. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Ready. 10-2, sir. I'm trying to collect.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. He'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aaron Donald, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Come on, let's go. 11 V. Go ahead.
Mike 42, check, check, Mike 42.
Strong right.
Check,
Hey, check.
check 24, check.
After the interception, it's Love. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the... This is caught inside the 15. That one good for 37 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
12. 5.
42, Mike 42. Wild Bill.
Reggie. SOS. On.
Set.
Go ahead.
Check 3, check.
12.
Check the backer.
Now Love. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
They're running it. Whip. Watch the whip. Undercut.
They don't give it here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Brings up 4th down.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
3 down.
12.
Here we go on 4th. Run. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again.
Hey,
I got him. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Steve.
Go.
Part 9.
Ready?
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 15. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Hey, check.
Check, 42's the Mike. Check, 42's the Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
On first down, it's Love. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 17 yards out. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check, nickel.
Hey, check.
Sponge.
Reggie.
No.
11 deep.
A shotgun snap for Love. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go. And this is caught. It's a gain of 35. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, Oftentimes, guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
He lost 6 there on the first down play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
11.
Chargers, 6-yard line.
Luck now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
At the 20-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
He's crashing.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, box truck. Hustle.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Say, Delta.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. 65.
Hey, Echo.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Check. Lucky. Check 99. Check.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop?
Hey, Alpha. Big rip.
Looking to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's picked off near his own 48. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down.
Close. Mike 4-2. And here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw on 2nd and 10. Luck toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped.
Get that ball, D. Get that ball. Check nine.
Gone right.
Switch.
Hey, check.
Alert 3.
Luck. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points.
We got it. Check. Ready. Check. Hot. Bang. On.
Watch it,
Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Check 26. Hey, check 24. Hey, check.
He'll look to throw.
You ain't doing nothing.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
A gain of 17 yards.
11 feet.
Luck now to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
36. Switch.
One last throw here for Luck. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of a season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL.